You know, there are there are many reasons. There are a multitude of reasons as to why, uh, pretty much why no one, a lot of ethnic groups and people, and black men as a whole, no longer respect black women. There are multitudes of reasons, but I'm going to get into a major one that it seems like. Well, no, it don't seem like other people are missing, other podcasts are missing. But let me just get into the major one and just break down why and why why it's so important. So black women have now pretty much they only place a dollar value. Black women only place a dollar value on the amount of respect they're going to give black men. They have totally removed ethics, morals, integrity, and values from the equation and put money in a bag above everything else, even God himself. Once men as a group, once we start to see this, you have to put yourself in the man's shoes, especially being that we seem like we're the true romantics, that we truly want to be with a woman for her, and that we're not looking for a woman to, necessarily take care of us. All we want is love, respect, honor, and to have kids with a nurturing woman who's going to, help raise those kids to be respectable, grown to be respectable adults and carry on our name. But we live in a time now where black women are only putting a dollar. They're pretty much the amount of respect that they're going to give black men is going to be associated with, unfortunately, how much money he's making. And we're not saying that you should be with a broke person or you shouldn't be with anyone, or you shouldn't be with anyone who hasn't any value. But at the same time, you got to look at it from the man's standpoint. We're not going to want to protect and provide for a woman who we feel that she's not truly there for us. There's just no way that a man's going to want to willingly do that. And it's like we live in a world today where we just lightly brush over the word protection, when that's a serious word. And that men, honestly, these days, we just look over and we just automatically assume and say, but not really examine and ponder on how serious the seriousness of that and what women are really asking for. When you're asking for a man to pretty much lay down and give his life, if it really came to that. The amount of respect that we get or the lack thereof is asinine in itself. And we're going to wreck the ship because black men are just saying no more. We're no longer doing that. It's black women. It's to the point that black women are so disrespectful, and they got disrespectful to the point where they don't even realize half the time that they're doing it, because most of the disrespect, most or half of the disrespect is nonchalant, and because they've been doing it for so long, they don't even really see that it's a problem. And half of the problem is, I'm not gonna put it all on them. Half of the problem is, some of these bitch ass niggas being raised by these single mothers. And that's part of the reason a lot of these dudes take disrespect and don't check a woman when you being disrespected. So half of it is on us, or a partial of it is on us. It's on these bitch ass niggas who will never put their foot down and let a woman talk to you any type of way, all because you trying to keep a bitch. But for the most part, respect from most black women is only going to come depending on how much money you bring in the house, and or how much you're willing to provide for this woman. And it's not like that at all with other ethnic groups, at all. I've been around the world, being that I grew up a military brat, and what I've seen and the amount of respect that other men from these other ethnic groups get is 10 times better than what black women show us. And I've seen these men live in the most squalor, fucked up conditions in these third world countries, and they still get the utmost respect from their women. But the black man, the black American man here in America, you gotta goddamn be Superman for these hoes for you to get a half a bit of respect that nigga in Southeast Asia is getting in his bamboo hut, living on jagged concrete floors and shit with a bucket of piss in. They got to go to the creek outside just to wash that shit out and get the shit out. That nigga get more respect. It's fucking insane. It's ridiculous. Niggas ain't taking that shit no more. So we gonna take our resources or lack thereof, since they claim that we don't have none. We're gonna take it to another bitch. We're gonna take it to a bitch who's automatically gonna know to bow down when we come in the door. We done arguing. We done complaining. We done fighting. We done gritting our teeth. We're done being respectable. We done. We not taking care of and providing and protecting for no disobedient, dishonorable, nasty, resting bitch face ass woman. We just not doing it anymore, dog. It's a new day, and niggas is taking their resources and just going somewhere else. Now, me, I just can't do it because I love black women too much. I'm just a fiend for the black woman. But I'd rather be rich and alone than broke with a disobedient bitch. That's just all there's to it. Because for the most part, we can always get pussy. That ain't nothing. I mean, that ain't nothing. Do we want companionship? Of course. Nobody wants to die alone. Nobody wants to grow old alone and just go through life every day being by yourself. But we would be damned. We'd be damned. We're gonna take care and do this for a chick who's not gonna be respectable and is not gonna be what's the word I'm looking for? It's not gonna be grateful for the life that you working hard and trying to provide for her. That's another thing. They just act like, and that's another thing. So, I mean, the chick, the one, especially the child's woman, she should be able to ask for what she want and go get what you want. It's the chicks the single mothers who have a problem, who keep talking online and got the loudest voice because for one reason or another, y'all done fucked your life up. What y'all fail to understand is nobody's trying to pay for y'all mistakes. Y'all had your chance, and for one reason or another, you blew it. Whether you did try to do it right by getting married before you had kids and got married, and then for one reason or another, it seems like I hear the same story from dudes who come from something or who are about something like that. Once they really got serious about a woman, they really gave it a shot, really gave it a chance, and wanted to start a family, build something. But then she had a time frame of how successful she think that this man should be before she thinks she should up and rank. So she should become a boss and make the decisions on what she thinks is best for the family, which is always Xing the man out and her seeking other means, which is usually jumping from that point on, jumping from man to man to see who she can get a man to pretty much who got the bag, who's willing to protect and provide for her. When they don't get it, once you bet the farm on that man, once you bet the farm on that race, once you bet on that horse, that's who you stuck with for life. You don't get no higher than your baby daddy. You don't get no higher. And the funny thing is, you would think that the evidence will be in the majority of these chicks' lives, because the majority of these chicks who go on from the first baby daddy, and then once they jump from dude to dude, they rack up these baby daddies. You would think they would learn a lesson that most of these men are all the same. Once you have kids and leave that dude, us respectable men, we don't give a fuck why you left or what the situation is or what all we see is you and them kids. And we see us like you. It's like y'all want responsible men to all of a sudden become irresponsible and fuck with you and those kids when we've been responsible all our life. Y'all don't look at it. Y'all don't look at it like, if I went through my whole life being responsible, why the fuck would I all of a sudden be irresponsible and get with your irresponsible ass? No, that's the thing. That's what women hate. That's what women hate. And it's like, man, y'all can't, niggas just on the strength, respectable dudes who got this shit going on. Once we hear like you were seeing mothers, like we don't even want to hear the story of why. Unless that nigga dead, we don't give a fuck why. We don't want to hear a story of why. we go through life trying to limit the amount of fucking liabilities that we have. You think we want to take on more liabilities? You as a woman yourself are already a liability by itself. Then you're gonna tell me you got 3 to 4, 5 different kids? Bitch, is you serious? You can't be fucking serious. And that's what they hate. Like, y'all keep jumping from dude to dude, dick to dick, thinking a nigga, another dude's gonna be different when pretty much 95% of us are all the same. Dudes who got something to lose ain't gonna want to lose it with no ain't shit bitch. And that's another thing. It be these chicks who think they better, so much better than a dude. Why? All because you just got older and you think you deserve more, all because you age, even though you didn't increase your personal value, all because you just got older in age. That's it, nothing else. Just because you feel like you deserve more now, just because you got up and more age. Meanwhile, you on the same playing field level as the nigga that you gave kids to. But you leaving this nigga thinking you better just because you didn't age. You think you deserve better. Bitch, that's 90% of black women. Well, I ain't gonna say 90%. I would say more about 80%. But that's what we're starting to see that the story is online with these women. You get with dudes and then you think you're better than him because you age a little bit and he's not financially progressive in the time fashion that you see fit. But now all of a sudden you want to leave and you think another nigga is going to be what you think he's going to want him to be. Meanwhile, he gave you just for the pussy and you can't see it because you so dumb. Or hoping and praying that this nigga's going to care about you more than the biological father giving a fuck about you and these kids. Make it make sense, man. And you would think, and that's why you would think most black women would know this, but y'all don't because y'all didn't ask the father out y'all life 2-3 decades ago. So this information has been lost. So you don't have a real nigga, a real father in your life to tell you this to prevent this shit from happening to you because y'all didn't ask that nigga out a long time ago because you never liked what he was saying way back then to prevent the shit that's going on today happening right now. But y'all mad at us. And the thing is, how can y'all be mad at us? The thing is, that's another thing. We got statistics backing up what we saying. For a long time, y'all trying to make it seem like the black man won't shit and that we was abandoning families when the statistics just prove that's just not, it can nowhere near be true. It's no way possible true when the majority of us don't even have kids. Majority of black men don't even have kids. Majority of black men 18 and up, 53% don't even have kids. But meanwhile, over 60% of black women got kids. And not only that, 6 out of 10 of them got kids with multiple dudes. And it seems like that magical number is 3. It seems like the magical number that these bitches be having is 3 baby daddies. But you get mad as it, but you got a nerve as you don't know why niggas don't want to take on a bitch. You got kids by other niggas. Now that multiple dudes. It's not just one dude anymore. You bitches not getting married and having kids and being widowers or divorcees. You bitches are unwed baby mamas, multiple baby mamas over time, and you wonder why you don't get no respect. No culture around the world, around the globe respects baby mamas that got kids by multiple women just around the goddamn world. Nobody respects that shit. And it's sad because this is the majority of black American women. And it just seems like it's just getting worse, bro. It's just is ridiculous. It's totally ridiculous. And maybe shit is going to change, and maybe it'll never get back to where it was. Maybe because time changed, and once time changes and progress, don't shit ever really revert back to how the past is. But goddamn, I mean, what we just gonna be? The black community is gonna go progress further to the future, getting more dysfunctional and fucked up. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Black children are already growing up in households. 1 in 4 are already growing up in households that's living with a single mom. Do you mean to tell me that that's going to get worse progressing in the future? Because goddamn, that gets worse than that. You might as well just kill us off. Goddamn, like that's already dying. That's already fucked up and pathetic. Black women truly don't want a man to lead them. Because it seems like the majority, if you are getting married, you're divorcing that man within a 3 to 4 year time frame anyway. Because either you don't want the man to lead or you don't want him to lead you to make you a better woman. And which it seems like that's, you know what? And that's another conversation. See, man, look, like, comment, subscribe, because let me break this shit down, y'all. And it seems like that's what's going on. So we got So we got the first version, what I just got done discussing. Then you got the black woman who is pretty much begging, pleading, and praying, hoping and wishing to have kids as soon as they graduate from high school, or even before they get to high school, before they get to high school. Especially the ones that's coming from these single mother households, they are dying to get pregnant, and they're trying to find the dumbest niggas possible to do this, who is reckless with his seed, so he can just immediately X you out and get these benefits, no matter how dire or low these benefits are, get some type of benefits that they know will be routine on a routine basis to keep coming in, so they can still keep, so they can stay afloat no matter how dire the resources is. See, that's the thing. They do a lot of projecting. They'll clown a black man for being broke and not be able to keep a job and going from job to job. But at the same time, they are doing the same shit. But that's the game. They'll go ahead and get the baby, get on welfare, get these resources, so they know that, well, if the bullshit if I do lose that, well, shit, I got welfare to fall back on, so I ain't tripping, because I still got housed in a Section 8, so at least I still got a place to rest my head, and get these EBT stamps coming, no matter how down, how fucked up, and how down my situation is. At least I know I'll still be able to have somewhere to lay my head at night. Meanwhile, she's laughing at the black man in that same situation, going from job to job, making it straight to make it, because he, this is the white man's world. He's doing the best he can to survive, possibly provide for his family. But you laughing at him, but meanwhile you're being dependent upon the government because you having these kids, and that's the game. And they acting like we don't know the game. Like, come on, man, this game has been going on for what, 3 decades now. This game ain't nothing new. Game ain't nothing new at all. And it's diabolical because that's the racket, and y'all act like we don't know the racket. And the thing is, y'all teaching y'all daughters to do this, and it's an ongoing process. Now what we're seeing is, at least what I'm seeing, because I'm in the age range where I see it as online. I got women who I went to school with back, high school with, that I see on Facebook. They're having babies at post 40. They're having that survival baby, all because the kids that they had at a young age, they're grown now. They can't claim them on taxes now. So they need that Hail Mary baby that pretty much lasts them for another 18 years, because by that time hopefully they'll still be alive, or they may have one foot in the grave by then. But at least that's another 18 years to keep them at least, the bare minimum stable of keeping some, stamps coming in, shelter over their head. But meanwhile, yet again, they still laughing at the black man who's on a level, who they talk to, meanwhile, because he's jumping from job to job and can't keep this shit straight, and knowing damn well y'all on the same level, because that's been your whole life. That's been your whole agenda, your whole life, your damn self. You know what I'm saying? You'll go ahead and sometimes you'll go ahead and purposely quit your job so you won't make that much money, just so you won't lose your benefits. Like, we don't know the game. We know the game. We know the game. This is why the respect for the black woman has decreased a lot, and why black men just totally have lost a lot of respect and all protection. Like, we don't even want to protect that type of woman. And it's like the nerve of y'all I used to didn't understand why black women would have kids on the web, but now I do. But it's like, damn, it's like you damn if you do, you damn if you don't. So like, you really mean to tell me that a lot of y'all would rather have kids by yourself and go at life by yourself, all for the simple fact because you don't want a man leading you? Because him trying to make you be a greater or better woman is too hard for you to do. So you can say, fuck it, you will stop doing what he's telling you to do to make you a better woman, to provide better for the family. So you'll regress to being an ain't shit bitch, because it's much easier to be a woman who ain't shit. Especially when you ain't got the man to listen. Especially when you don't have the man in the house to listen to. You just do what the fuck you want to do. And that's what we see. Majority of women live in these dire, fucked up ass situations. Y'all doing what the fuck y'all want to do, leading y'all kids, but y'all leading y'all kids down to this path of destruction, because we see how the majority of you single mothers live. And we know this shit is not beautiful. Like, goddamn. Like, it's Christmas time. I'm scared, like, man, I'm scared to see y'all kids Christmas, bro. Half of these, y'all just be winging it. A lot of y'all just wing it. A lot of y'all just wing it. And then you multiple baby daddy type having chicks. Like, How is it on Christmas? Like, how is it during the holidays? Like, do the baby daddy do each baby daddy? Do they come around the holiday? Do they pick up each kid? Like, are you totally kid free now around the holidays? Do every baby daddy come up? Or only half the baby daddies come and pick up the kids? How is that? So, you see what I'm saying? Like, this is the shit that we going through. This is shit. Well, I ain't going through it because that's not my life. I was raised by two parents, but I'm just saying, but majority of Black people go through this, and this is what y'all go through, and this is what I see because I got friends who are in this situation, cousins in this situation. It's just like, God damn, we was never really like this. Now this is the majority of all families. Broken up, fucked up. His brother over there looking at his other brother coming to watch his daddy pick him up, and he wondering where his daddy at. His daddy come and get him, but his daddy come and get him. God damn, it's like something's got to give, dog. Something's got to give. All because really deep down, the Black woman don't want to be led by a Black man, truly, unless you got a bag. But then even then, that's a catch-22. Because you can still have a bag and not be respected. Because we didn't see too many examples of that. Will Smith. Who else? Like we seen that. Like we just, man. It's just we're now in a different paradigm of being that Black women only really respect the Black man depending on how much money you now bring in the house. And the thing is, it's like, okay. And the thing is, Black men, we don't never bitch about this shit. We'll ride, okay, we'll ride with it. Times have changed, 2025, but that's how you want to be. That's how you want to be. But don't get mad when we play the game how it's going to be to the best of our benefit. Because I mean, you think now that I got a bag, a nigga got a bag. He said, I'm gonna be faithful? No, I'm trying to have a stable full of hoes. Like, why would I be faithful to you? Now I got a bag. I'm up. Now that I'm up, you want me to, man, y'all hoes is ridiculous. Y'all want to do who got all the bitches, all the money, but you want that dude just for yourself. Like that nigga don't want, man. Y'all was a trip. It's funny. Y'all host a trip. This shit funny. But this only respecting Black men for how much money they're bringing in. It's going to change the game because a lot of dudes is going to really start saying fuck it. If it's going to be like that, then we're just going to play the game really raw. If you're truly going to reduce yourself to a dollar value, you might as well say that. But once you do that, you can fuck yourself up because the way we going to treat you, that's another thing. You can't expect you get the man based off the dollar value alone, but then expect or demand respect, because that's not going to happen. If that man even sniffs that you only in there for the money, that's when that disrespect is starting. He's going to start to disrespect you. So it's like, why would you want to be around somebody? Why would you want to be, as a woman, be around somebody that's going to start to disrespect you? We've seen too many million cases of that. The women around powerful women, women around powerful men all day, every day. The casting situation, all day, every day. But that man is treating her like shit because all you do is respect the money. So you don't really respect him, and you only around him for what he could do for you. You don't really care about the man. That's what we keep trying to drop home. The men really care about the woman. The woman don't really care about the man. So being that's what we starting to see. The message is, we're going to maneuver in the best way possible. That's going to be work in the best way possible for the man. And that's just as simple as that. And so it's like, why should I be in a relationship if all you want me to do is pay for this, that, and the third, when I could just stay single, blow that money on myself, and just hook up with a chick when I'm ready just to bust a nut? Because that ain't nothing to get no pussy. That's always going to be a hoe willing to pop up for a few dollars. I ain't nothing. And depending on how much money you pay, she's more likely she's gonna be better. She can be better than the bitch that you talking to, because the average bitch out here, especially these days, there ain't nothing to look at. Like, that's another thing. That's another thing. That's another video in itself. Majority of Black women obese, fat and obese, got these built ass, shaped ass bodies, and y'all really expect to have the greatest. And then and on top of that, you bring the kids on top of that. It's like, this is why we're not chasing no more, because we know more than like the chick that we gonna get is gonna be a chick with kids. I'm not picking up bitches overweight. If you overweight, I'm not going after you. But I mean, that's just what's out here, dog. And y'all expect us to work hard and go hard for that. Ain't nobody going hard for that, man. Y'all done. Y'all cook. It's a different game. It's a different game out here, man. And the thing is, all because the women don't want to get married. Y'all fucking yourself up. Because the dudes who really come for something, we ain't fuck with your kids. We're not taking on liabilities. Right? And this bad that we work all hard all our life for. We're not doing that on your kids. And y'all gotta be stupid as hell to think that somebody's willing to do that. Only them simp ass niggas, which is a dying breed, only them niggas was willing to do that. Them Russell Wilson ass niggas is willing to do that. That nigga that's married to what's that chick? To the chick that won Eva Pickford. That chick, that light skinned ass nigga that took her kids under his wing and he gave me his last name. She didn't divorce this nigga. They back together now. But it's like, man, simps are a dying breed. It's like, man, they begging for these niggas. What's the other simp out there? What's the other big simp that's out there? Oh yeah, Klay Thompson. That's a new simp. The new simp, Klay Thompson. She Megan decided to call this nigga a nice guy. Damn well, once a bitch call you a nice guy, once a chick call you a nice guy, it's a wrap, nigga. You might as well just go ahead and cancel that relationship. She finna dog your ass. She just made Megan decided once she called you a nice guy, she just made the whistle call to all women that I'm about to play you. That's pretty much basically what she did. Once you as a man get labeled a nice guy, dog, you better every chick know that's the label. She finna play this dude. So we already know how that's going to end. Play, man. I can't believe, man. You light-skinned niggas love getting played. I don't know what it is about you niggas. They know they can't. They know when it comes to niggas like us, you can't do that with us, bitch. Like, dark-skinned nigga ain't going for dark-skinned nigga ain't going for that. We got too many options. You already know that shit ain't popping off. You already know that shit ain't popping off. Shit. You got me fucked up. But yeah, man, like, comment, subscribe, man. I'm going to get at y'all. Peace.